Because a lot of times what I'm doing here with the new image Core Magic Upper Body Toning System is not only am I working my upper body here, but I'm also working my core in my midsection. And typically I'd have to be down on the ground doing crunches or sit-ups to get this exact same isolation right here. But in this case, I'm sitting, I'm comfortable, and I'm doing it at my own pace. This is a customer pick on hsn.com. This is something that customers have already gotten home and really loved for the versatility and flexibility that it brings. Now today we have a sale price. We took a few dollars off. We even have 3 flex pay, $27 to get this home. And let me show you everything that you're going to get, because you're going to get the Core Magic itself. You're also going to get, do you see here this great exercise chart? That comes along with it, and it shows you different things that you can do. The ab crunch, the oblique if you need to work the sides, the chest fly, there's a tricep extension. Ooh, I'm gonna try that one. The chest press, the side bend, the reverse crunch, there's even the seated row. So you can work your entire upper body and your midsection. You're going to get your instruction manual. You're also going to get a nutrition and health guide that goes right along with this as well. So we've got it for you at a sale price, but the sale price does end tonight at midnight, and that's Eastern time. That's 9 o'clock on the West Coast. So you're seeing it there, used by people of all ages and all fitness levels. Well, you'll notice that it's low impact. It helps to improve flexibility. You can adjust this to make it a little bit more challenging, because maybe your core is pretty strong, but let's say your chest needs some work or your shoulders need some work. You can adjust this, and Sandy's in studio showing it to us, but we also have Jody Stabile, who is Skyping in from home. Hi, Jody.
Hi, Tamara, how are ya?
It is so good to see you, and look at you working out, sitting down working out, Jody.
Listen, this is now called active seating. So yes. We are giving you the best experience you can possibly get in a seated position. When and where have you ever been able to train your core 360 degrees, full body, in the comfort of your own home, without having to go to the gym and get on multiple pieces of equipment, without having to get on the floor and do the dreaded crunches that you know you're not doing? And I'll get into all that too. But let's talk about the core. What is the core? So the core is our abdominal muscles, the muscles that we see in the front. There are obliques. It's our low back. It's our pelvis. It's our hips. All of that is so, so important. I tell people all the time, I think that the core and the heart are the 2 most important things to train, because first and foremost, every movement that you do through your body starts or comes through the core. If you're reaching in the back seat, if you're picking up your groceries, if you're leaning over, doing a side bend, all of that starts with a core. So if you don't have a strong core, you know, and if you've had back pain or if you've had any kind of injury there, you know what a weak core feels like and what that can do to you. So let's talk about all that you get here. First and foremost, when you put your arms on the Core Magic and you just immediately kind of push down into it, you're already feeling tension. So I'm going to get tension on the way down as well as on the way up. So what I like to explain to people is, when you're doing a sit-up, when you get to the top of your sit-up, core shuts off. When you get to the bottom of your sit-up, core shuts off. Your core does not turn off the second that you're on this, from rep 1 to rep 20, from your side bends to your angled obliques. Your core is on fire the entire time. So I truly love that. Now, I also wanted to show you, Tamara, that we do have this figure 8 handle. So yes, you're going to train core, but you're also going to be able to train upper body. You can do rows. We can do chest press, like you said. You can do tricep extensions. You're able to train upper body and core all from a seated position. It's super lightweight. I'll show you this. Super lightweight, maybe 5 pounds, and it comes fully assembled.
Oh, okay. So there you go. Wait, yeah. And Jody, I have to say, not even 5 pounds. 4.8. So
there you go.
Easy, so easy to move around. Doesn't take up a lot of space in your home. And guess what? The thing is, we are doing a lot of sitting. It used to be that even if you were going out to work and you were sitting there, at least there was still a little bit of maybe walking and a little bit more physical interaction. But now we're doing a lot more sitting in front of our computers at home, in front of the television or what have have you. And so why not, and I love what Jody said, make it active sitting. Yes, I'm sitting, but while I'm doing that, I could take advantage of that position. And you're doing it with low impact. You do a few reps. I mean, it doesn't, Jody, it's not like something that I have to do for an hour or 2 hours a day in order to feel that strength come back into my body, right?
Absolutely not. This is not the piece of equipment that you're going to be on for hours and you're going to be profusely sweating and you're going to be jumping up and down. Like you said before, this is no impact. I'm not rebounding or jumping or seeing any kind of snap back. So this is no impact at all whatsoever. So, you know, the fact that I also wanted to show you these here, with the padding that sits on your thighs, there's no creasing that happens. So it's super comfortable and it's super easy to use. The exercise sheet that we have actually has a link on the bottom, and it brings you to a website to where they give you a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced workout. And then they also give you a 3-minute ab burn. So 3 minutes is all you need.
Wow.
You can do the actual beginner, intermediate, and advanced workout if you would like, and you have a trainer literally telling you, all right, here's what we're doing. First and foremost, we're working on tempo this round. We're gonna do this many reps. Keep your back straight. So you get that in the comfort of your own home, just like having a trainer, and you're sitting down. You're so right though. Like 40% of Americans now are sitting down all day. With the way that technology is going, we're in front of computers, we're in front of our phones, we're, you know, sitting, if we're commuting to work, which we probably aren't even commuting to work anymore, how are you getting your activity levels up? You know, how are you getting some resistance training? And resistance training is key. If you want strong, lean, long, beautiful, sexy muscles, you have to train them with resistance. You need a concentric phase and an eccentric phase. And that's what's going to elongate those muscles, build that muscle mass. You're not going to get bulky with this piece of equipment. You're going to shed the pounds. You're going to get little in the middle. And it's easy to use. I love that. But it's so easy to use. And the fact that you can get that upper body resistance as well, love it.
Yes, definitely. You mentioned little in the middle. It kind of made me smile because, you know, to be honest, and you've heard a lot of people talk about the quarantine 15 and the fact that because we're sitting more, because we're sitting closer to our refrigerator than we used to. I know mine. My refrigerator, I can literally do this and grab something. I'm just kidding. But we're so close to the food. We're so close to, and we're not as, you know, as busy throughout our day as we used to, that maybe we've been eating some more. And now you're realizing, wait a minute, I can't keep doing this. I've got to do something for myself. This is so, I like that it's so simple, and I like that it fits into the lifestyle that we are living. So if you want to try it, and remember, this is a customer pick, so if you want to read those reviews, please do it. It is the sale price. We did take a few dollars off, but the sale price will end tonight at midnight. So we only have a few more hours to go on this one. I do want to show you, Jody, if I can. I'm going to show you in studio, and I'd love for you to walk us through the resistance levels and even how we would change those.
Yes. So it'll actually come fully together. So you'll have to pop that out and you'll change those resistance levels. That's the beginner level that you're on right there. That middle section, you just pop out that tab and you'd readjust those bands to the middle section. That'll be your intermediate, and then the advanced would be even lower. So it just tightens up the band a little bit more to give you a little bit more resistance if that's what you desire.
Nice.
So all levels, which is really great. So you have all levels.
You were even talking, you were talking about the part that sits on your, don't put it straight on your knee, put it up a little bit, but it's cushioned. So it's not gonna be uncomfortable for you, even if we all have on pants, but even if you were wearing shorts, it wouldn't be uncomfortable if it's sitting on your legs. And then even there is kind of a stopper on the bottom, so it's not gonna slip if you're doing this on hard floors.
Yeah, and that's gonna be for when you train chest or when you put it on the floor and you're able to train your triceps. So that's what that's there for, which is great. And then again, it folds all the way down. When you're ready, you can slide this in your trunk. You can put this in the closet. You can put this literally anywhere. And the fact that it's less than 5 pounds, love that. And it comes fully assembled. So it takes the guesswork out of all of that. We're also giving you the workouts online. I mean, there really is, there's not a learning curve here. I mean, you can move freely with this and do whatever feels good for you. And just think that you're targeting 360 degrees of your core, which is great. You're targeting rectus abdominis. You're targeting your transverse abdominis, your inner and outer obliques, your low back, Here we go, right here. So here's all of the muscles that you're able to target with this one piece of equipment, the Core Magic. So you really are building and strengthening the most important part of your body, the one piece that you hear, you know, when you go to the doctor and they're like, all right, I need you to lose a few pounds, you know, that midsection, that's typically where we gain weight as we age. And the importance of keeping that fat, that visceral fat out of the midsection is huge, because what that does to your organs and your body is just not good. And if you're wondering, how do I even start? Where do I start? I'm not going to a gym right now. Let's talk about that. Like, I'm not putting a mask on and going to work out. I'm not dealing with other people's sweat. I don't really even know that my back can sustain all the core movements that I see on, you know, all the videos or see the trainers doing with their clients. You know, even a plank position. Yeah. I have so many clients that just can't get down on the floor. That hurts their elbows, it hurts their hands. So, you know, I'll show you. What you're doing right there is the crunch. And you feel the resistance on the way down and on the way up, right? Right. So you're getting kind of that double whammy, that double effect. So you get double resistance there. And then, Tamara, if you go ahead and turn just to the right and do another crunch, and then turn to the left and do another crunch. Okay. Then you notice that you feel your obliques, correct? Correct. Yes, exactly. So now, if I wanted to take that, and I still haven't moved from my chair, and I want to place it down to the side, and I'm going to go right into a side bend. And now I'm really firing up those lats and those obliques and my pelvis. And so from here, still haven't moved from my chair, I'll place it back up, and I'm going to go into my upper body. I'm going to train my back. I'm going to train my biceps. And then I can go to the floor and I can press and give me chest press. And then I can go into tricep extension. So all of that complete system there for your core and your upper body. And it does get your heart rate up. If you do a few reps at a nice, decent pace, maybe 10 reps, I start to shake a little bit and my voice starts to quiver because it's firing up those muscles, and it's also getting my heart rate up. That's right. And you know what? It is, if you forget when you get this home, if you're like, okay, what did she say? I can't remember all of those. Remember, you are gonna get an exercise chart that comes along with it, with everything that Jody just shared with you. But what I like about that, Jody, that you just took us through just a few of the exercises that you can do, is that I feel successful. And I'll say it like this. I know I can do my core, my crunch, just like that. And I did it. Even if I don't go all the way down, even if I don't push as hard as you're seeing right there, I did it. If I got on the floor and to do a crunch and I couldn't lift myself up, I would feel, you know, I'd feel some kind of way about that. I might feel like a failure, like, oh gosh, you know, I haven't worked out so long and I waited too long. But with this, even if you can push it just a little bit, you already feel like you've made some progress. And then maybe at some point, you will be able to push it all the way down and come all the way up. I felt that shake. All the way down. So I'm definitely not lying about that. Yeah, so it's a gentle way to get your resistance. And as Jody was talking about, we always hear the professionals talk about, you need resistance to keep your body strong. But even if we were going to the gym, Jody, a lot of us wouldn't even know, other than picking up a dumbbell, how to target these areas that the Core Magic is targeting right now. Exactly. There's hundreds of exercises to do for your core, but how do you know which ones they are? How do you know what you're doing? And so probably what you're going to do is you're going to go lay in the corner on the mat, and you're going to look around, and you're just going to start doing sit-ups. And you're going to pull on your head and neck. You're going to feel it in your neck. You're going to feel it in your low back. You're not even going to really get to the top. You don't know if you're really targeting your core at all. And then you're also only isolating one piece of your core, which is the rectus, the front part of your core. So how are you going to target the 360-degree aspect? You don't even know. So this is so super simple. You can do this right now with us. You could be watching TV. You could be on a conference call. You could be cooking lunch or dinner. You know, the opportunities are endless. This can go outside with you. Yeah. So you can be getting some sunshine, you know, some daylight in there. And the fact that it's going to give you that mood boost, just 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes on there, you're going to feel so much better before. Yes. You know what I mean? It's just going to add those endorphins into your life, and it's going to help you throughout the day.
Jody, okay, I know you're not going far. Jody has something else to share with us in this hour. But if you are shopping for your core magic, please call us or shop on hsn.com. Remember, the sale price does expire tonight at midnight on the East Coast. Let me share this with you as well, because we do have other ways for you to exercise at home.